Yes, Kamanja is here, guys, and I want to welcome you back to my video of the day. And before that, guys, I want to wish you a happy and blessed Sunday. Guys, I hope that you guys are off from church after getting that spiritual nourishment. Let me be here and give you a full dose of what is happening in the village, guys. You might be asking me, which village am I speaking about? I'm talking about Nyabwanze village, to be very specific. A village that is found in Kenya, East Africa, Migori County, near the border of Kenya and Tanzania. Geographically, that is how it is. Southern Kenya, actually, southern western Kenya, southwestern Kenya. That is where we are found. The time now is about 10 a.m. It's about 10 a.m. I'm from church, guys, and after church, let's go and do it. This is what I do best. I always speak for this village, and I always speak for this from this village. Any hater who feels like, oh, Kamanja is not speaking, it's not the. I've not said that I'm the spokesman of this village. A fool somewhere must understand me that I have not declared myself to be the spokesman of this village, but I speak on behalf of people who actually cannot voice their voices up, people who are always being cheated around. I'm trying to actually to cleanse people who are always cheated by what is actually normally brought to this space. But when I say so, people come out. Like I saw one fool seated somewhere and writing like, "Oh, Kamanja, you are a village drunkard, and you are actually spreading the gospel of no to alcohol. What are you doing?" And I asked him, "Yeah, you judge me by my eyes. You're good, but I'm good to go. You must know that. The problem is most of these myopic guys, people who are very shallow-minded, they really don't comprehend what I do. Well, they really don't comprehend my role, and I feel very much devastated. I feel like I'm weak. I feel like, oh, what am I doing? Should I actually like respond to such a things? Why should I waste my energy responding to such a people who have decided to be very myopic? Even when the world is moving forward, they want to look at the world and the happenings of the world from a given angle that is not okay. Wachana nayo, wacha ikae. As like, let us leave. I have no time for negative energies, guys. I have no room. Where should I keep my negative energies? I have nowhere. My work here is always, Kamanja does reaction videos, and I'm here. I don't insult. I always give out my opinion about or on some things that are happening here in the village. I don't come out to insult people like others do. I only come out to correct people and make things very straight. I entertain, I educate. So for that drunkard who was calling me the village drunkard, who was calling me names, I'm looking at him and like, do you really know who you are? Because I know exactly what you are. I know I know you from A to Z. So I can take even 20 minutes explaining about you. And I really don't know. I don't go personal, me. I don't go personal. After all, it was your opinion. And your opinion is there to be actually to be put under some disagreements, or where people are there. You have your own fools who actually celebrate, who actually feel good when you bring up some nonsense like that. But to hell with those jokes. I must talk for this village, and nothing is going to actually prevent me from talking about it, from actually unmasking the evil guys in this village and telling you that this guy one is evil, this one is the correct one. So before I actually go direct to my video of the day, you remember this is the last day of November. We are entering December in a good style. Huh? So I'll be giving you videos yani back to back in December. I want to be very consistent, and because I'm seeing myself growing, I have some positive progress, and I want to actually not to take your support for granted. I am here always appreciative and always telling you guys thank you a million times for actually making it possible for me. When I grow, you guys, you are growing. When you support me, Guys, you don't know, you don't really know how I feel when you support me. So me, I'm always there, very appreciative, and I'm always very thankful towards your support. And I want to ask God to bless you. Before this, I know you might be watching this video, but don't forget. Yes, nimeona. Don't forget actually to like this video, watch the video from the start to the end, and actually don't forget to watch the ads. That is it, guys. In my neighborhood here, it's just some 10 meters. We have church. There is a church service, but I told you me I'm a Roman Catholic. I always rush to church, and after the first mass, guys, I'm very free. My team is playing in the afternoon. We are playing a team called the Kerege Young Boys, and I want to wish my team the best, all the best today. Yesterday they played 2 matches. I was not around. I had gone to my village, home village, but they played well and won all the matches. So today again we are playing a different category, and I know that me being around, my boys, they always say, let us do it for the boss. And I always remind them that I'm not the boss, but I'm trying to shape and look for something that can make you proper in the near future. So that is it. Pray for us, and for those guys who are supporting us, kindly, your support is welcome. We are welcoming your support with open arms. We are always ready to receive your support, be it 1 football ball, be it 2, be it a uniform. Guys, you really don't know how much you're supporting us, and you really don't know how much we filled with gratitude. So welcome and support us. The team is Top Talent Sportive Football Academy here in Nyabwanze. Kindly support us and support us. You have my number +254 703 679 656. That is my number, guys. I told you, if you want to send me money, send. But guys, what I need is your support. Tell me that, Kamanja, this is what I want you to do for these boys. And I'm glad that you guys are always out in numbers supporting this team. God bless you abundantly. God bless you abundantly. And for those guys who are looking at my eyes and saying, "Oh, Kamanja, your eyes are very red." Guys, you can judge a person through even watching him in your television set and say, "Hey, this guy, one guy must be very drunk." They really don't know how we were made. I'm not here to actually defend myself for no good reason. How can I defend myself against evil-minded people, against very shallow-minded people? People who have decided not to understand how things are ongoing around here. So that is it. Guys, me, I'm not going to stop talking about David Jr. versus Gintu. I'm not going to stop that. I want to tell you something that is actually happening, because yesterday I've been watching. I left the village the other day, so I've been watching what and things that are unfolding. And after David Jr. actually confronted Lucas the liar, Lucas the traveler, I went to the director and confronted him. And then he confronted Mukami. Actually, things have now turned round. And who is turning things round? Of course, it is Gintu. Now, the unfolding story is that the gods that David Jr. claimed, not even claimed, is very sure that, David Jr. helped Mokami so much. Look at how people are very ungrateful. Just Mokami appeared in David Jr.'s videos. Mokami used to get money, a lot of donations through David Jr. And David Jr. used to deliver everything. David Jr. actually bought goats, or a subscriber might have bought goats on behalf of David Jr. to Mokami. Mokami's wife, to an extent, I used to look at her and feel like this is a very strong woman. When actually David Jr. was looking for Mokami, that woman was on David Jr.'s side. But wait, what happened? When the same woman was with the Gintu, she was talking differently. And I was like, is this the lady that has been cheating us that all the way she is a proper thinker? No, I came to realize that is how ungrateful people are. They will cheat you always. Like, they want to make themselves nice when they are with you, but when you are gone, they turn their backs on you and start telling people lies about you. So when I was watching this lady, I never actually understood. I was surprised to hear what she was talking about. Like how David Jr. was harassing them, was how David Jr. Was going to their home, filming without their consent and everything. And I was looking at them and saying, these are big fools in this village. But right now, as I'm talking now, Mukami is being bought goats by Gintu. They want to return the goats that David Jr. took to their home to David Jr. And those goats are on the way being returned. It's not that actually David Jr. Demanded those goats. He only said in his video, imagine this is a guy that I've even bought goats for. The same thing he said about Lucas the liar, the traveler, that even if Lucas is talking badly about his parents, and that is exactly, his parents are supposed to be respected. Guys, there is no way you can talk about somebody whom you don't even belong to the same league with. That is a lack of respect. And you know, respect is always paramount. Me, I've never seen David Jr. attacking people's parents, like saying, oh, look at, this is somebody's parent. Apart from the ungrateful Baba Matiko. Because David Jr. said, look at how he is drunk. This is one of the ungrateful people. Now you know what followed after that. So why should these young boys, the way they are godfathers, they are godfather reactors from Nairobi, OT, notorious OT, we have the parrot, the Carol from Bungoma, the way they used to refer to them, drunk boys from the village. They are not even in their league, they know them. These are only there to give source of false information. And those are things I'm here to iron out. Unasemaje dadi? Aya wakupe. Muone udogo kitu anataka. So that is it actually. So as I'm speaking now, those goats are now being returned to David Jr. And if they get returned, because that is what Gintu is doing, yeah, they have left to the animal market that is in Mabera. They want to buy goats and empower, the same way Gintu was saying they want to empower Mukami. And I've always told you, look at the people that you want to empower. When Gintu is actually referring to Mukami as youthful, not old, they want to empower the youths. Mukami is much older. Mukami is actually is my age. Look at the way this guy is always drunk. And this is the person we want to empower. Do you want to empower him in alcoholism? Guys, let us think twice before we do things. Let us not be carried just because of revenge. We want to do it. We want to show the whole world that we can also do it. When you can also do it in a good motive, there is no problem. But you know, when you are coming out, you are telling her, you can return those goats. I cannot support you with some restrictions. He was not supported with the restrictions. David Jr. was in his life trying to change and transform his life for the better. But it hit a bedrock. And because of what? Because of you, Gintu. Now you are telling him you can take this David Jr.'s back and everything so that we know. The same thing you started talking about David Jr. buying dowry for Grandma and Mwita's wedding. So who is the main instigator of all this chaos in the village? I really don't know if you guys are seeing. This is a question I'm actually posting because I don't want to tell you. Tell me actually, because we have 3 problematic instigators of all these chaos in the village. And when we come out, we point at them. You know, their fans come out with their mouths wide open, trying to bash us, telling us, calling us names and everything. Even when I was watching Gintu's live, and the fans, there are people like Kemi Klaus who are commenting, oh, how can a family of 3, just 5 family members defeat you in Nyabwanze? So what do you want them to do? Do you want them to go and fight them so that, they finish them, they delete them? The way Gintu was saying, me, you come to my house, I'm going to delete you. How many times have we seen even policemen going to Gintu's place and Gintu running away? So this time around, he has all the audacity, he has all the energy and saying, you come to my place like you went to Lucas the traveler, or the way you were looking for Mukami in the village. You come to my place, I finish you there and there. You see, those are threats that the government or the law is supposed to take its full force. Like when you say somebody, you come to my place, I kill you, I delete you. Guys, was I the person, like, am I the person who was not understanding what he was saying? Because he was actually inciting Lucas the Traveler or Mukami. The next time you see David Jr., go ahead and delete him. This is the main instigator of all this chaos we are seeing. But you know, he is so blind and is very busy blinding his supporters with these lies. And people are trying to believe in what he's saying. The truth is, this guy is very troublesome. He is an instigator. He is the source of chaos. And there is a very big shock that is coming through. Guys, I want to tell you, because I'm going to be talking about this in my next video. This is all about the land saga. I'll be talking about it. And I said, I'm going to emphasize so that every person sees what is happening. But today, for now, actually allow me concentrate on Mukami and Gintu against David Jr. This is a very big showdown in the village. Mukami, we know very well, he was summoned at Nyaboanse police station. And the rumor out is that David Jr. and his family are controlling the police of Nyaboanse. Guys, tell me from where you are watching me from, be it in the Caribbean, be it in Canada, in the US, in the UK, tell me if an individual can own a government arm, a government department. Let us now think logically. Do you think the Ondaris can own the police in this Kenya? That if they don't talk, the police don't do. Are they the government who have employed these policemen? Policemen are law enforcers. Number one, let me tell these instigators that policemen are law enforcers. And when things are wrong, they are there to bring peace. They are there to administer the law properly. So if you want David Jr. to mishandle you or to manhandle you physically, so that you know that you want to tell us that David Jr. has taken the law on his hands, it is not going to happen. The only thing that is supposed to happen is when you guys are reported. When you get reported, that is it. Yeah, you get reported and the law takes its course. So I'm not seeing any problem when David Jr. decided to go and actually report Mukami and the rest of the rogue boys in the village of what they are doing in the village. Guys, keep on watching this video. Like the video, guys, as we move on. And let us actually come together and support Maja Kei's sister, who is now sick of cancer. And we want to wish a quick recovery. And I know I've seen people in the group are behaving. We are also going to behave, guys. We really want to save our life. Thank you very much. So I want to tell you some more stories that are coming. Many, many stories. So David Jr. has reported Mukami. And people might be asking, like the haters really don't understand why David Jr. has reported Mukami or Lucas the Traveler. I always tell you that people don't look at the accused mistakes. They always see and judge the accuser, like who has gone to report them. If they find it's the Ondaris, then the Ondaris are the wrong people. Because they feel like these guys, after all, they have come here. They are now buying land around here. They are owning all these acres of land. And they are always there. They are arresting our sons. They are arresting our people. Ask yourself, what are those people who are being arrested? What have they done? And if you are a correct thinker, you will come to realize that actually the people you are defending are not supposed to be defended. These are people who are supposed to be locked up and rot even in cells. Because of what? What they are doing, it is inhumane. Imagine the two guys, you know, since Mukami came on to Gintu's channel, Mukami has not been talking about anything apart from David Jr. and the family. How these guys are kisses. how these kisses are taking their plots, how they are grabbing them. And I was asking them one day, show us an evidence that this family is a family of land grabbers. Show us the lands that they have grabbed. When you come out and you start joking on Congress dad name, Mr. Undari, you have your own father. Guys, will you be happy if somebody else is actually taking advantage and telling and calling your father names? And will you be happy if it is your father? People are joking with his name. Enaoli, like they wish, like they are, even you cannot joke that way with your age sets or with your age mates. Why should they pick on Mr. Undari? Why can't they attack David Jr.? How many days they have been calling David Jr. a lot of names? The same Mukami, the same Lucas the Traveler. They have been calling David Jr. a liar, a scammer, a gay. All those accusations, they have been making it publicly. But David Jr. is not even bothered with those things because he knows these guys, they are very miserable. They are desperate. They are looking for money. But when they are touching people who are not supposed to be touched, when they are touching the parents, then when they act, people in the village led by Gintu, they are inciting them and saying it is wrong. They are not supposed to be arrested. Arrest them. Just arrest them. That is what I can tell. Arrest them. We want to see these boys, these rock boys, rotting in police cells because they are not ready to know. Look at the people. I have told you, even if Gintu is going to buy those goats and bring them for David Jr., even if he has promised to go and empower Mukami, there is no empowerment. He is only out to enslave Mukami. He is only out. And I don't know why. Now that they are standing for Mukami, yeah, justice for Mukami, justice for Mukami. What has Mukami done so that you guys, you actually go out and request and demand for his justice? Can't you tell the people the truth that this Mukami, as miserable as he looks, as drunk as he looks, he is on the wrong side? I told Mukami one day that all these things that you are doing, you come from a respectable family. I know your mother, very respectable. But what you are doing, but it is bad. He never heard it from me. He looked at me as a kissy. Like, what can I tell him? He knows me. But I told him, when the law is going to catch up with you, you won't see Gintu around you. You won't see Max One around you. You won't see it's Ernest around you. Now, that is it. And I want to tell you and I want to let you know that when it is going to strike, when David Jr. has now decided to strike on them, you won't see them. Even if I've seen it's Ernest coming out and telling people like, you know what? Even if you take him, we are going to use even our political masters to come for Mukami. We are not going to allow. Look at how people are thinking. They want others to be destroyed, whereas they don't want to be touched. Yeah, my good family was just avoiding some soundtracks. We have some music from the church, and I don't want to be like, I'm avoiding that copyright. So whenever they start singing and putting out loud noise, I always stop. Yeah, Kim is also Kim Nyambe. Yes, ndakupa. Kim, I told you, Kim is always like, Daddy, I wanted the phone and like that. But very soon I'm going to buy her. I'm going to buy him a toy phone, like just a tablet full of games so that he keeps on playing because that is what he wants. So, good family, I was talking about David Jr.'s parents and the respect they want. If they cannot be respected, then let these guys expect David Jr. or Maro himself, who is now, like people are saying, is so silent. He doesn't want to actually associate with so much things. He doesn't want to break his silence. That let them expect that even Dimwango, these guys are going to take a legal step. You cannot joke with people's parents. Guys, it's bad. You cannot joke with people's parents. I have seen even Ernesto Mayani, Mogesi, also coming out. Guys, this is very foolish of these guys. And I want to ask all my people, like if David Jr. has not spoken to you and told you this is exactly what is happening, or Marwa, or you've not heard it from Dimwango, then even me, I want to be like jumping into things and making a story about it. But I've seen it, this story making headlines from the haters, that Congress mom was beaten thoroughly by Congress dad. This is a false story. And even if you look at the source of the story, you know very well these guys, they don't mean well in this village. If they can go to an extent of saying and bringing up such a story. So I have seen Mzungu Pebbles, I've seen On Trending, I have seen Nairobi Teacher, I also saw JT. They are all speaking about it. Who told them? How sure are they? So this is one way I'm saying our parents are supposed to be left off from our dramas. Just make up a drama about me. You should not bend too low and go to a very break the boundaries and start talking badly about my parents. Oh, Mama Marwa, like Madam Esther, has been scoffed from the villa. Rocio doesn't want her in the villa. Who told you so? You guys, are you angels to read people's minds, like where you are seated and you say, oh, if Congress mom doesn't go to villa, you want to see her always there. Eh? That Rocio is now becoming so discriminative. She loves her family more than Congress mom. Imagine, these are stories that, these boys come out and they make. So when David Jr. wants to take a legal step against them, he is now the person the villagers are calling a bad guy. Somebody who is out there protecting the image of his family. Ask these guys, which image do they have to protect? Nothing. If they cannot protect their own families, they cannot protect the image of this village. They are always out there destroying and damaging the image of this village. And you are somewhere seated there in the UK or in Jamaica. Huh? Yeah? So, such disgusting stories that, guys, are you sure that Congress dad can beat up Congress mom? Do you believe what haters are saying? That there is a very bad blood relationship between Rocio and Congress mom? And why are they so hurt? If they know they are talking something right, why are they hiding now? Why are they running away from the village when it has been reported that people are going, the police are after them? Why are they running if they know what they were saying it's true? So it's high time these boys are taught. Before you start empowering them, Gintu, teach them on how to respect other people's parents. You also need your mother to be respected. You need your father who is now resting in peace to be respected. You've never heard people coming out and making stories about your father, your late father, or your mother. These are people, these are our parents. We must respect them. If you failed to respect me, then actually I ask you to respect my parents. Because these are elderly people, they really don't know what we are doing. Like, look at even Lucas the Traveler's father. Very much surprised to see that what the son is actually doing online is something very disgusting. And remember, David Jr. is responsible of taking Lucas the Traveler's sister to school. Now, if David Jr. is going to pull down that support, they will still have a place, energy to come out and start calling David Jr. names. Oh, we don't want support with restrictions. We don't need this with conditions. I told you one day, privileges once misused, they are withdrawn. And you've seen even Lucas the Traveler. Look at the status of the family. Guys, and I always tell you, don't spend a lot of your time telling people lies and you are not getting supported. The same thing, I remember Nesto coming out and saying, oh, me, I want to turn off from reaction because Aneso was looking for, was activating donations from the Mwango side. But that one failed thoroughly. He is now again is now talking badly about the Ondaris. But he one day came and confessed that this negative thing he has been doing, he has not, it has not paid him off. No house, no proper, I don't know, shelter, no proper clothing. It was, he only gets some money to go and drink. And let me tell you, the fool who was telling me that who has told you that the people you are supporting in this village they don't drink. Others are worse drunkards, ganja smokers. They will never come out here and talk to people when they are not intoxicated. Every message they give out is an intoxicated message. They don't come out to tell people the truth. They always come out to lie. Wadana. Those are people you are like, oh, Kamanja, you should not come up and you should not tell people that you are the village spokesman. You are not supposed to campaign against alcoholism. And who told you the leader was talking about his Max One? Who told you? And who actually made him the leader? He's a self-proclaimed leader of the youth. And I've told you, me, I'm not the spokesman of this village. I have no part in that. But I'm here trying to do my role in transforming lives, changing people's mindset. That is what exactly I am embarking on. So fool, stay aside. Let me do my thing. I told you. So this thing of arresting Mukami by Monday tomorrow, he's supposed to be arrested. He's supposed to be behind bars. It's only that the policeman kept him waiting. And that is, people don't think twice. When Mukami went to the police station, he went there because he was summoned. He was kept waiting for a very long period. They thought that it is David Jr. who has told the police guys to maintain him there. This guy was being given time, a long period of time, to come out and say, I am sorry. But he never realized that. But for the haters, people like Gintu, Mukami was being punished. And that is why they are coming out painting the policemen as people who are now being controlled by David Jr. and the Ondaris. That is a criminal offense. If actually the police guys are given these videos to watch and listen, then another lawsuit is going to follow. Gintu actually doesn't know this. It's Ernest doesn't know it. They think they can use and misuse the name of a Kenyan police force, calling them corrupt publicly. Do they have the evidence that these police guys are corrupt? Do they have the evidence that these police guys are being controlled by one family in this village? That is the only way they are coming out and painting this family as a family that is oppressing the rest in this village. A thing that I'll always come out here and tell you it's wrong. It doesn't even make sense. These guys are doing these things out of ignorance. And that is why Mukami is in big danger. He's in hot soup. Because you don't expect Gintu to go and actually help out Mukami. Ignore what it's Ernest was telling you that, we are going to demonstrate. Him and who? We are going to demand for the release of Mukami if he is being arrested. You demand us who? Are you not seeing what Mukami has been talking about? You are there telling everything that he has been saying about. He's the person who called us. That is tribalism. Is against the law of Kenya. These cases. He has been calling Congress dad names. He called David Jr. gay. You just overlooked what actually David Jr. has been helping him, and he just turned his back against David Jr. and started calling him a lot of names. Plus the woman, his wife, I never expected this from her. Jumping over, it's just like jumping from the frying pan, direct to fire. She is now also an accomplice in this. Now you are calling people names. You don't want action to be taken against you. Is that exactly what you want? Is that exactly what these guys want? Even these boys, young boys you've seen coming out, oh, CONGRATSMUM was beaten. I saw Marwa taking CONGRATSMUM on a motorbike to the hospital. She was being beaten by by Congrats dad. This is gender-based violence. Justice for Madam Esther. You guys, you must be out of your minds. We have some loose nuts in your brains that are not working. You are supposed to tighten those nuts. Because you guys, you are the maddest people I've never met in this world. Huh? That is not reaction. You guys, if this is what you call reaction, guys, I've been telling you to stop from it, do something different. If you think this, what you are doing is right, I want to take this opportunity and tell you, you are doing the wrongest thing. This is one of the wrong things that you are doing in your lives. Even your families are not, they are surprised. Your parents are also surprised when they see what you are doing. You know, you make, when David Jr. is filming, is bringing all these things raw and uncut. Look at the pathetic situation of Lucas the Traveler's family. Look at how much time he spends in talking shit about others. What is the help is this young boy is getting? Where does he take anything that he receives? Like if haters are giving him. The same thing to Mukami. Now, today is a market day. They have gone to buy goats. They want Gintu wants to empower him, and he wants to take back the goats to David Jr. Guys, let those goats be taken back, because during that party wedding of dancing grandman Mwita, we want to slaughter those goats and take the soup. David Jr., these guys are not supposed to come out and shake you off, like tell you, wanakutisha nini? Hawakulishi, hawakufishi. Wanakutishia nini? Like I'm asking David Jr., why are these guys like threatening him? They don't feed him, they don't clothe him, they don't shelter him. He's not supposed to be shaken. Let him do his thing. If you want to film them, just film them, because the law is for it. Let us expose these guys, because the direction this village is taking through the steering of these guys, it's not good. Things are getting off control, and we are not here like we don't want to sit down and not talk about it just because we want to people will see us like cowards. We are no cowards. We are telling you the truth. We are telling you what you're supposed to know. It's earnest. Telling people that if Mukami is arrested, then if they demand for him and it is not given, he is not given freedom, they will use even the area local political leaders to go and demand Mukami out. Like who? So you want to destroy other people's images, and when action is taken against you, and I want to promise you, it's earnest. You are the next person. You are big and tough-headed. Guys, they are going to soften you. Wait, you are going to be softened. You like it or not. You are going to be softened. You are going to be softened. You like it, you don't like it. The next person who is going to test the bitter conditions of a police cell, it is you. And I'm now calling upon, if it is arrested, the first person who is supposed to be arrested is you, because you are an attacker. You've been attacking David Jr. for a very long period. You are the person who is painting him up and telling him, you cannot control us. Guys, I don't come from Nyamwinu village. Neither do its earnest come from Nyamwinu village. Neither do this guy called Gintu come from Nyamin village. That village is so far. That village has its own owners. We have Lucas, David Jr.'s detective. David Jr. also has the right to go there because that is where he has invested. All these guys have invested there. But ask what has Gintu invested in that place? Nothing. I'm always asking my brother Gintu to go and concentrate in building Matiko house, and do it once and for all, leave that village. Don't use this time that you've been given by a sponsor, Mama Rose, so that you keep on bringing a lot of dramas on a daily basis. That is not respect. People's characters are supposed to be respected. The way you guys doing character assassination, the way you are carrying out character assassination towards the Ondaris, expect the same thing to happen to your own people. One day, it is going to happen to you. Me, I don't come out here, react on you guys and think that, oh, I'm reacting just because of reaction. I'm actually crying for you. I'm trying to remind you that, all these things that you're doing, they are not right. And one big time, you will mess up yourself, and you will always be asked, why did you do this? You had time to stop. You had time to control yourself, but you will be told it is too late. So before you are told it is too late, for me, I am here telling you, you can still become somebody else. Stop becoming an enemy of progress Monday to Monday. Guys, talking badly about the Ondaris, even if it is bringing you food on the table, you must have boundaries. You must discipline yourself. Like, what if I say this? Sometimes I wonder if these guys listen to what they always say, or are they after views that if they get views, it doesn't bother them. But guys, it is very dangerous and very awkward when we have a village full of idiots, full of lazy guys who only think about talking badly about another family. These idiotic minds are the people we are supposed to wash off from these streets. YouTube space is big. I saw one hater saying, YouTube space allowed reaction. But this kind of reaction, guys, if you can go to an extent of attacking people personally, you are attacking people's personality. What is your target? You want to destroy others. Such selfish minds are the minds that we are saying no to them. We are actually saying these selfish minds are supposed to be kept somewhere very cold, and we forget about them. Huh? And for my brother Gintu, who is trying to issue and incite through his remarks people against David Jr. that, David Jr. cannot do that to myself. You cannot come to my home and feel him. I can delete you. You are inciting. Next time, Lucas the Traveler is going to attempt deleting David Jr. He is the person who is going to suffer the consequences, not you, Gintu. These boys, I don't know how long am I going to take to advise them and tell them, you guys, you're being used. Because these guys, they know how to control themselves. Gintu has enough financial power from his supporters. They can bail him out. But if Mukami is taken in, Mukami will rot inside there. They will come out, open new ways to scam. Come help bail out Mukami or Matiko. Then they will get money. They know for them it is purely business. Mukami get arrested. We are going to come out, tell our people that, Mukami has been arrested. So this is what people need. We want to bail him out. Guys, how I expect that Chris the Great can take his time to educate you guys. He has kept off from these streets, from these dramas, because he has realized that, he can't manage dealing with fake people around him, dealing with instigators around him. That is why he has gone and is now decided to do something different. He doesn't want to engage himself in this village shenanigans, because he was told by the brothers that what you are doing, you are young. Don't destroy your future just because you want to side with the people who actually have decided to blanket their future in darkness. That is why you see Chris the Great is not around. He doesn't do things like, he doesn't want to talk about things like land. And again, you know very well what he came for. He came for clout. He got it. He has left. So if actually this is clout that they're looking for, open Mukami his personal channel. Let him come out and tell us, the same thing I told you about Murimi. Murimi has been speaking about the same old story. Every video, David Jr., my wife Halima. Every video, the Hondaris, I helped them. I defended them. Now they are not my defenders. Every day, we are tired. Max One, you are learned. You can call, how do we call? Murimi. Ask him what to do. Like when he's like carrying people on his motorbike, let him make a video. Like today, guys, this I've taken this. Make him creative. Make him learn on how to become creative, not to become a dependent. He doesn't see you, there is no content. You doesn't see Murimi, there is no content. The same thing. Gintu doesn't see Matiko's family, there is no content. Oh, arresting Matiko this time round. Oh, arresting Gintu this time round. Oh, a mysterious phone call, I don't know from where. We are used to such headings. They are so big and they carry no meaning. They are so big, like you can think they carry a volume of meaningful things, but they are jargons, nonsense things. Me, I pity these guys. I really pity them. I really pity these people. Where are they doing this? Why actually are they doing this? Disrespecting people's parents, like Mr. Ondari and Madam Esther. This is something that it is supposed to be like these guys. As I'm talking now, guys, I'm going, maybe after uploading this video, I'm going to confirm to you that the ghosts have been returned. Number two, Mukami is supposed to be arrested today or tomorrow. He is going to spend some time in the police cells. The crimes, you guys, even if the ghosts are going to be returned, that is not empowerment. This village needs a different wave of empowerment, not just depending on donations. Come out, be profile yourself, and plus your pathetic situations, and at the end of the day, a given mother comes out from nowhere and tells Mukami, you can take your 6,000 Kenyan shillings. You eat the 6,000 Kenyan shillings, it's finished, you go back and start another drama. It's unacceptable. We are not going to accept that. We want the people who will come out and empower these guys in the village mentally, empower them mentally, empower them economically, so that, they keep on becoming independent. That is the kind of empowerment that we need. But this donation empowerment, but this character assassination empowerment, you are killing the village. Guys, let us not be stupid, like how Africa is killing us and we are looking like it and we don't want to react on it. We don't want to prevent things from happening. No way. I've said it's a very big no. Things I know are happening. Let those things happen. If the Lord decides to take its course, let it take. But for me, I don't see the reason as to why one spends most of his time talking badly about other people's parents, and when the law goes for him, he wants the whole village to demand for his justice. These guys who are going to demand justice for, I don't know, Mukami, first demand justice for David Jr. because you are the people who have been harassing David Jr. online. Demand justice for Marwa because you guys are the people who have been like preaching enmity in this YouTube state. Like I saw these boys, brats, in a maize plantation saying that Marwa, actually, the horse that died, Marwa never buried it. He took it as meat. Guys, look at Marwa's status and look at this boy's status. Who is desperate? Who doesn't even consume beef on a daily basis? I don't want to say that we consume beef on a daily basis. Who is desperate for beef? Obviously, these are the boys. But what are they saying? Character assassination, trying to paint Marwa as somebody who cannot afford so much. Maro is stingy, cannot do this, he waits for this. Like, now when we come out and say you are guys who are responsible for the death of those horses, are we not right? When it is Ernest comes out and is so much concerned with these horses, what is your share in those horses? What can you give us about the horses? Are you supposed to be trained as a horse trainer? Do you want to be employed by Mara? You tell us so that we come out here, we tell people. Yes, we know we are reactors. Mara doesn't want us around him. But our defense is always needed. That's what we are supposed to do. I always tell my people that we do different niches, but we talk the same voice. They must know that. So bashing us, telling us, oh, you guys are very stupid. Somebody who calls somebody stupid is somebody who is his level of education is beyond definition. We cannot define where he reached. But he's now coming out trying to show people how intellectual he is. No intellect without school, my good people. You are not a genius. Don't tell people that you were born a genius. You are not a genius and you were never meant to become a genius. And you will never be, even if you sire your kids now. Because you left school long time ago. Even your kids are going to leave school. What you plant is what you reap. You must know that. So stop this nonsense. And I want to urge my people to ignore these stories. If it is not confirmed by the people we are talking about, David Jr., D. Mwango, Marwa, ignore the hater stories. They will never know that. Guys, let us keep on watching the next land saga that is coming out. How people are going to be evicted. Because Gintu is supposed to fight to get a road to his construction site. And he has said, I told the people that what he's building there is a creation center whereby they want to teach people. It's like a center whereby they want to teach people on fish farming, aquatic life and everything through Mama Tandi Foundation. So when I told you that the family members are in dispute about that land, I was not cheating you. But for him, he is now trying to look things illegally so that they formulate a road that is nowhere to be seen. And he is now going to cause a lot of trouble in that village by causing, and he wants to evict people from their lands so that, he must get, for him, he is going to force that access. As am I talking now, he has a surveyor in his lands, in that place. They are surveying. They are looking for a probable government road, the map. So if they get you have built around there, even if you are his friend, they are going to demolish those houses. Guys, keep on tuned in. I'm going to bring you a story about it. Because I've not confirmed, but I'm going to be telling you because I know something is happening today. The surveyors, and I know people are panicking down there. When we say things, they will be surprised to see Gintu again turning against them. That is the norm of Nyabwansi. Guys, keep on watching this video. I want to actually take my time to thank you and tell you your support is what I cannot take in for granted. Like the video. And just in case you are very new here, guys, subscribe to my channel. Don't hesitate, subscribe to my channel. Put the notification bell on so that when I'm around, you are notified. Don't afford to miss my videos. I always bring very educative videos, entertaining videos, and I'm always here to correct people and make things straight. You know that. So till we meet again in my next video, I want to wish you well. I want to say God bless you. Till we meet again. Kwaheri sana, kwaheri ya kuonana. Bye bye.